chopper service is absolutely vital for what we do here. Provision of the service to transfer patients in an emergency to usually the Whangarei-based hospital, sometimes to Auckland. Absolutely critical component in the whole of the service we provide.
It's because of your isolation, isn't it? I mean, here we are in the Hokianga, which, if people don't know where that is, we're at the limb here, aren't we? I mean, access, when we're isolated, the roads are difficult and we're isolated, aren't we?
Yeah, we're very isolated up in this part of Northland. We don't have a centre of, like an urban centre, so we're kind of like a community that's quite dispersed and rurally dispersed and quite difficult terrain, and with roading which isn't very well developed. So yeah, hard getting around and quite some distance access to the nearest township.
And if there are road accidents around here, if there's something that is an accident or an emergency, is this the first place if it's close?
Sometimes the helicopter will go straight to the scene of the emergency, but often the patients will come here first. We have a voluntary St John's ambulance service on both sides of the harbour, and they will come across. Sometimes with a ferry service will assist in getting people to the hospital. We will stabilise here through our accident emergency facility and do what's immediately the first thing, and then prepare for transfer to the Whangarei Hospital, the Auckland
Because
Hospital.
You're different, aren't you? I mean, you're an independent hospital. You're a trust run by trust.
Yes, that's right. We're a community organisation.
How does that work?
Well, we are owned by the community, governed by the community, and I'm accountable to a community organisation. We are contracted by the District Health Board to provide a range of services, acute medical hospital being one of them, but general practice services and a range of other services, including maternity.
So how tough is that to keep a community hospital going, accountable to the community? Are the community well aware that you're not a DHB, you're not part of that model?
Yeah. So we've actually got a community that's very aware of its health services. They know that that this is their service, and so they're very supportive. So we have significant, say, fundraising that the community provides to assist us in the costs. Yes, it's a difficult area to get the funding that we need because we're not a district health board hospital. So we kind of, sort of lower down the priority order sometimes, but we have to make sure there's enough, we make enough noises for our district health board to hear what our needs are.
And you've got the helicopter pad, which is a quick walk up to the hospital. Yeah. So, I mean, you see these guys now and then?
We see them quite regularly, probably I guess when they come we know somebody's in dire need, so we don't want to see them too often, but we kind of at least see them once a month for something that we need for transfer for.
And how crucial is this service, is the Northland Rescue Helicopter Service to an area like this which is so remote?
Oh look, it's absolutely critical. A critical component of the whole of the network of health services. Without this helicopter service, people would, I guess you could say that they could die if they don't get access to the specialist support that they needed, particularly in a health emergency like a heart attack or something like that.